What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Jasmine. Welcome, and for my returning subscribers, hey y'all, what's poppin'? So behind me you are seeing what I call my closet, which is a third bedroom in our house that I will be using multi-purpose as my walk-in closet and a guest room. So this is going to be part one of a two-part series when it comes to the making of this room, of my wardrobe walk-in closet. So I'm really excited to kind of break down today how I got here with the setup behind me and what it all took to even get here, which is a long journey. I'm really so excited, if you can't tell, to be filming a home video again. You know, home decor, DIY, y'all know that is my real niche, okay? And a lot of you actually are here for that content, so I hope I am scratching an itch for a lot of my viewers. I know I need to get my smoke alarm. I need to put new batteries in it, okay? Don't clock me. Tell me nothing in the comments. I'm gonna do it today. So the next video you see, it will not be clicking, okay? Anyways, I'm really excited to get started and to kind of walk you guys through what you see behind me. I initially started this video as like a vlog style video, and then when things went left, I just decided to do a sit down video on how I got here and just kind of insert the clips for you guys. So this will be sit down slash vlog style. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up if you're happy for me to be producing some home content again, because I'm excited. So I hope that you guys are just as excited. Before we do, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and turn your bell notification on so you don't miss when I upload, which is typically every Wednesday and Sunday. Let's get into the video. Today we're going to start out by heading to Home Depot and just kind of checking out some supplies and kind of seeing what we're doing. I have a bit of a vision of what I want to do. I've been kind of Pinteresting some things, YouTubing some things, and I think the main route I want to go is with like industrial pipes. So I want to basically line them up on the wall, use them as my hangers. Okay y'all, after playing with a few different variations, I think I have figured out what I want to get. So I'm gonna do one big one and two of the smaller ones. All of the pieces to lugging and bolts to make it make sense. I ended up going with 6 inches out. So I think this should be enough space as far as hanging up my clothes go. I initially had the idea of doing more of a industrial bar kind of situation, and I was going to, my original idea was to have one main industrial bar on the biggest wall to hold a majority of the clothes, and then 2 on the side, potentially gonna add some shelving above the main bar for shoes or bags or whatever have you. Everything was cool. I bought all the supplies. Everything was easy peasy when it came to getting the things that I needed. But I am gonna show you guys a little bit of the background of that portion, just in case the industrial bar kind of vibe is something that you want to do. All right, so I am in the room that will essentially be my walk-in closet, wardrobe area. So let me give you guys a little look at the space we are looking at. So it's a pretty good size. Got lots of wall space to kind of work with. messed up when it came to the industrial bar situation. One, by trying to put it together by myself, those poles and rods are heavy, especially the 6-foot one, the main pole that I was working with on the main wall. Although I had the proper tools, where I messed up was having the center base. I should have had another pole or stent, something to hold up the center of the pole, because it just became too heavy and it literally ripped right out of the wall. This was a travesty. I had clothes on it. I'm not gonna lie, when I was hanging up my clothes, I could low-key hear it ripping out the wall, but I was trying to ignore whatever it is that was going on and keep it trucking. But you know what, it ripped right out of the wall, and I was forced to like live in with the room in disarray for months because I didn't know what else I wanted to do. I didn't know what direction I wanted to go into. So the room looked like this for a long time, okay? No motivation to get dressed, no motivation. Really, like, not having structure messes me up mentally. So I had to think of something and think of something fast. So instead, what I decided to do was more of a shelving hook kind of situation where the clothes could hang on a shelf that was multifunctional, meaning this setup that I have now are the shelves and the hooks are attached to the shelf, so it's all one piece, and I didn't have to do multiple things at one, I didn't have to install multiple things just to make it functional. After putting this up, after putting the setup that I have behind me on the wall, I realized how like not practical the single industrial bar was, because I literally gave myself one row to hang up all my clothes, which is super unrealistic, especially seeing all of my clothes hung up now. There was just no way I would have been able to properly spread out my stuff. I most definitely would have needed at least 2 of those 6-inch industrial bars, the way that I have 2 shelves hanging up behind me now. So moving on with the next game plan for the room, I decided to keep the 2 industrial bars here to my right, your left, because those were installed properly, wonderfully. I had no issues installing those. Those were the 3-foot poles that were a lot easier to manage by yourself. So if you want to do those, I would say do a whole bunch of the 3-foot poles because they're easier to install. You can do them by yourself. You don't need somebody to help you. And I don't know, they just kind of like low-key look a little better, and in my opinion you can organize things a lot better in section and categories. You can even put 2 3-inch poles right beside each other, but they'll still be sectioned off, which kind of works out. But anyways, although that the 2 styles are completely different, I decided to just leave those up because guys, this was just a travesty putting all of this together. Like, God forbid the stuff behind me falls off the wall, like I will literally scream and rip my hair out because this was super tedious. And like, you know, I wish I would have just done it right the first time, because even this stuff I had to end up putting up twice. So anyways, I went to Home Depot. So I ordered all my stuff online. I kind of guesstimated the shelving. So what I originally ordered were 2 72-foot long 12-inch wide shelves, as well as 3 36-inch 12-inch wide 36-inch long 12-inch wide shelves, because I thought I needed that many. What I ended up using was only the 2 72-inch long and 12-inch wide shelving. Now what I did was take those shelvings, and what Home Depot has in like their closet section, the wall brackets that have the hook so that you can apply a pole and hang clothes on, which is exactly what I did. So for each 72-inch shelf, I have 3 brackets under. As far as spacing goes, I took the 2 end brackets and I put them in 6 inches in, and then I put the center bracket directly in the middle of the shelf, and I did this for both of the shelves. I used some smaller nails to screw in the brackets to the shelving, and then I used these anchored wall nails to actually hang the actual shelf, drill it into the wall. super sturdy. Each nail holds about 70 pounds. So what is that? 2, 4, 6. I have 6 of those on just one shelf. So I think that my shelves are pretty sturdy at this point. So originally when I hung up these shelves, I did not use the wall anchors. You know, the little washers that you put into the drywall and then screw your nail into that little piece. Yeah, I chose to skip that the first time, and of course the bottom shelf ripped right out, the one that has all of my like pants on it. It was super heavy and it came ripped right out the wall as I was hanging up my clothes. This was super devastating, but I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen because I know I've been hanging things on walls for a very long time, and I should have known better than to think that I could just drill a nail in the wall and think that the shelf would hold up with all of that weight. So I will recommend definitely getting the nails and washer sets that I did because they're holding up well. They are super sturdy, and I've also used those in the past and they worked wonderfully. So after reapplying, I noticed that I needed to shift the shelves, and I didn't really film this portion because at this point I was so fed up and I just wanted the shelves up and I just wanted to get my clothes off the floor. So I didn't really film this portion, but the bottom shelf is pushed over to the right maybe about like a foot or two to the right, so they are kind of staggered like this, which is okay because I managed to be able to utilize the space in a unique way, having a specific spot for like my dresses or longer pieced items that I can hang on the top that drape right beside the bottom shelf, and you can barely tell that the shelves are kind of staggered, but once I got the shelves up, it was a wrap from there. I started hanging up all of my clothes, utilizing the space as much as possible. I decided to put my shoes on the top shelf, which has worked out so far. I didn't really think that it was conducive for purses or anything. I'll probably just keep those tucked away in the closet that came in the bedroom. But overall, it came out pretty good. For the dowels, the dowels are the wooden poles that I have hanging on the hooks that I'm able to hang my clothes on. I got that right at Home Depot as well. Those are 72 inches as well, which is the exact 6-foot length of the shelves that I have hanging on the wall. And then after I got the shelves up and ready to go, what I did was add a little spruce, a little spice by putting up my green wall behind the main wall, and I did do it halfway because I just didn't feel that it was necessary to bring the grass wall all the way down. To me, it just makes more of a statement to have the grass wall halfway on the wall, and it just kind of draws your attention to the back wall and kind of what I have going on and the way the clothes are hung up. I just think that it looks really good with the grass wall at half. I still have plenty of grass wall. I think I would only maybe need to get one more box or use a box and a half if I did want to complete the rest of the wall, but I highly doubt that I'll do that because I don't know, I just kind of like it at the halfway mark or to stop where that bottom shelf actually begins. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the grass wall, if I should take it all the way down, if I should leave it halfway. I love your input and kind of what you feel, but in my heart I think that I want to keep it at the halfway mark. So once everything was finally put up on the wall, the only thing that was left to do was hang up and organize my clothing, which I also did off camera because I was like I said, just so ready to get my clothes organized and out of the way. So I ended up doing that, and I can kind of, if you guys are interested, I can do a wardrobe walkthrough and how I organize my clothes and what kind of makes sense to me mentally, but I don't think that's really necessary for this video. I'm excited though because part 2 of this video is going to be basically the decor portion of this room. So although I did do a little bit of the grass wall, I do still want to get a rug. I've been looking into futons to get that I can use more so as like a couch and just something to pull out for guests if somebody decides to crash here for a night or something like that. I want to get something small, no more than 72 inches, 6 foot wide, because it won't have a lot of traffic, and it will be something for me to just kind of sit down and throw my shoes on, or you know, just have a break if I want to come sit in my closet or whatever. And then I was kind of thinking as well, depending on the space, was to get maybe like a tall circular table that maybe has like drawers that I could use as like a stand-up vanity, something that I could put my possibly my makeup, but most definitely my jewelry in and things like that. So this room is definitely still in the works, but for the most part we have the foundation down, and I couldn't be happier. I'm so excited to finally decorate this room officially and get it to look and feel luxe and just kind of be a vibe, you know. And when I get dressed, inspire me to want to get dressed and look cute every day. That's really the main goal of this bedroom, is for that, is to just be used as a sanctuary of black girl luxury, building black girl luxury. I also really like having all of my clothes out and visible, because I can see A, what I need to get rid of, what I haven't touched in a while, B, what I could use more of, and C, help me remember what I have. Because a lot of the times when I was hanging up things, I was like, oh, I forgot I had this piece, or oh, I ain't wore this in a minute. But it's because I don't see it, and out of sight, out of mind is the way my brain works. So I really enjoy having all of my clothes out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this part 1 of the foundation of my walk-in wardrobe bedroom. It was definitely a challenge getting it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog slash sit down chat, sit down walkthrough video, combo video. So I know I enjoyed filming it. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok, because a lot of my content does go up on there, especially when it comes to home decor and things, that DIY projects that I'm doing around the house. I typically post that stuff on TikTok first, suggestions or decor tips. Don't forget to leave them down in the comments below. I will be linking everything that I can as far as things that I use to hang up, my hangers, all of that stuff, in the description box below, in case this is a project that you are willing to tackle in your place. And if you do, make sure you guys tag me and let me know how it goes and how you love it. Other than that, I love y'all and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and turn that bell notification on so you don't miss when I upload, which is typically every Wednesday and Sunday. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Bye.